ഇവർക്കേ കോഡ് അറിയത്തുള്ളൂ.
നിങ്ങൾ പറയണം സാധനം കയ്യിലുണ്ട്. സാധനം കയ്യിലുണ്ടോ? മലയാളികളുടെ സീക്രട്ട് കോഡ്. മലയാളി പൊളിയല്ലേ?
ഓക്കെ അത് ഞാൻ സമ്മതിച്ചു. നീ ഇനി ഇവിടെ എന്തിനാ വന്നേന്ന് പറ.
സോറി, ഞാൻ മറന്നുപോയി. അപ്പൊ നമ്മുടെ ഓണപരിപാടി തുടങ്ങുമല്ലേ? എല്ലാവരും റെഡിയല്ലേ?
ഓക്കെ, എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം, വന്ദനം, വണക്കം, നമസ്തേ, and a very warm welcome to everyone.
A very
happy Onam to all who are present here.
മെൽബൺ സെന്റ് ഗ്രിഗോറിയോസ് ഇന്ത്യൻ ഓർത്തഡോക്സ് ചർച്ച് അണിയിച്ചൊരുക്കുന്ന ഓണാഘോഷ പരിപാടിയിലേക്ക് ഏവർക്കും ഹൃദയം നിറഞ്ഞ സ്വാഗതം.
I am Jittu.
And I am Rona. We are absolutely thrilled to be your host for today.
Rona, I was thinking on my way here, what does Onam really mean? Is it the Pookalam, the Sadhya, or the endless dance practices that we have?
Jittu, I think it's deeper than that. It's a feeling, a memory, and a sense of belonging.
And that's different for everyone in this room.
Exactly. For many of us who grew up in Kerala, just like me, Onam meant so many simple joys, like the thrill of Unyalatam during our school holidays, the excitement of Onakodi, the running off to the local club grounds for playing games like Kaseragali, Kuppil Vellam Narakil, and Sundariki Puttadal. It was a time when the whole neighborhood, regardless of their religion, felt like one big family.
And for our amazing kids and young adults born or raised here in Australia, this is your Onam too. Your memories are being made right here.
So today, we're not just remembering Onam from across the oceans. We're celebrating our Onam, the Onam we built together on this beautiful Australian shore. Let's hear it for
Ikkare oru Onam. Oru nalla kaidi kodukavo please.
For those who don't know, Ikkare oru Onam means Onam on this side of the shore. Our sponsors for today's event is Banquet Caterers. Thank you for your support and for always being an integral part of our celebrations. Now, who's ready for some amazing performances?
And more importantly, who's already dreaming of that grand Sadhya waiting for us?
I know you do. But
yes.
Before we begin our festivities, let's take a moment to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this beautiful land where we have gathered. Our event is being held on the lands of the Bunurong people of the Kulin Nation. We honor them as the traditional owners of this place. We also extend our deepest respect to their elders, past, present, and emerging, as well as to any Aboriginal elders from other communities who are with us today.
We also pause to reflect on a recent tragedy that has deeply affected our state. Earlier this week, 2 Victorian police officers, Detective leading Senior Constable Neil Thompson and Senior Constable Vadim Dewart, who lost their lives in the line of duty during a search operation in the rural town of Porapunka. A third officer was seriously injured and remains in recovery.
Their sacrifice reminds us of the risk faced daily by those who serve and protect our communities. We now invite everyone to please stand for a moment of silence in honor of these officers, their families, and all members of law enforcement who continue to serve us with courage. Please remain standing as we begin our celebrations with a prayer song. We now invite Bilmi, Shaila, Lisha, and Steffi to the stage.
ജീവനേ ജീവനേ നമോ നമോ, ജീവനേ ജീവനേ നമോ നമോ, പാപികൾക്കമിതാനന്ദപ്രദനാം കൃപാകരാ, നീ വാവാനോ വാഴ്ത്തും നായകാ. പാപനാശകാരണ നമോ നമോ പാപനാശകാരണ നമോ നമോ പാരിതിൽ നരനായുദിച്ച പരാപര പൊരുളേ നീ വാവാനോർ വാഴ്ത്തും നായക നീ വാവാനോർ വാഴ്ത്തും നായക സർവലോകനായക നമോ നമോ സർവലോകനായക നമോ നമോ ജീവനറ്റവരിൽ കനിഞ്ഞ നിരാമയ വരദ നീ വാവാനോ വാഴ്ത്തും നായക നീ വാവാനോ വാഴ്ത്തും നായക ജീവനേ ജീവനേ നമോ നമോ ജീവനേ ജീവനേ നമോ നമോ പാപികൾക്കമിതാനന്ദ പ്രദനാം കൃപാകര നീ വാവാനോ വാഴ്ത്തും നായക നീ വാവാനോ വാഴ്ത്തും നായക.
Thank you. Please be seated. What a beautiful way to begin our celebrations. Please give our choir a big round of applause. And now, as we formally kick off today's festivities, it's our privilege to invite our esteemed dignitaries to join us on stage.
On behalf of St. Gregorio's Indian Orthodox Church family, let's give a warm round of applause as we welcome to stage our guest of honor, the first Indian origin woman officer of Victoria Police, Sonali Deshpande. Our parish vicar, Reverend Father Linu Lucas, Reverend Father Ferdinand Patros, who is also a member of our parish, Parish Trustee Mr. Leggy George, and Parish Secretary Mr. Jibin Matthew.
Let's warmly welcome Mr. Sam James from our Onam subcommittee to deliver a welcome speech.
Glory be to the triune God. Dear Archants, Inspector Sonali Deshpande of Victoria Police, parents and children, I take great pleasure in welcoming you to SGIOC's Onam program for 2025, Ikkare Oru Onam, a showcase for the talents and creativity of the members of the SGIOC family. As we all know, Onam is an annual festival in Kerala, celebrating the homecoming of the legendary King Mahabali. Onam also celebrates the harvest season, symbolizing prosperity and happiness. Onam today is celebrated with much vigor by migrant Keralites all over the world. It is our privilege to have Inspector Sonali Deshpande of Victoria Police as our guest of honor for today. Sonali Deshpande is the first female police officer of Indian heritage in Victoria Police. Alongside policing, Sonali also works as a health educator with the multi-centers for women's health. On behalf of the managing committee and of all parishioners, I wholeheartedly welcome Sonali Deshpande to Ikkare Oru Onam. We are also honored to have Mr. Lee Tarlamis, Member of Parliament, Southeastern Metropolitan Region, grace our event. Mr. Lee Tarlamis is the government whip in the Legislative Council and will be joining us at midday. On behalf of the Managing Committee and all parishioners, I wholeheartedly welcome Mr. Lee Tarlamis to SGIOC Onam 2025. Reverend Father Linu Lucas, current vicar of SGIOC, has been a vital part of the program planning team with his guidance and valuable advice. This is Achan's first Onam in Melbourne, and I hope he enjoys this as much as Onam's back in Kerala. I extend a warm welcome to Linu Achan. A church favorite, Reverend Father Ferdinand Patros needs no introduction. Achan is always there to guide us and help us whenever we need him. I extend a warm welcome to Ferdy Achan. I would like to welcome Reverend Father Gigi Matthew, Vicar of St. Mary's Indian Orthodox Cathedral, and Reverend Father Jibin Sabo, priest in charge of St. George Indian Orthodox Church. Both Gigi Achan and Jibin Achan will be joining us later in the day. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our parish trustee, Mr. Leji George, and our parish secretary, Mr. Jibin Matthew, whose support and guidance in organizing this program have been invaluable. I would like to extend a warm welcome to the managing committee members, program participants, program coordinators, and various volunteers. We would not have had a program today without your involvement and support. I would like to extend a special welcome to my fellow members of the Onam subcommittee, Mrs. Shimi George, Mrs. Renu Abraham, and Mr. Vipin Matthew. You have worked tirelessly over the last 2 months to pull all this together. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to our MCs for the day, Jitu Panika and Rona Thomas, who will be guiding us through this meeting and the program. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our program sponsor and caterer for the day, Banquet Caterers. I would like to warmly welcome parishioners from sister churches and all external guests to the event. Finally, I would like to acknowledge my fellow parishioners who have taken the time to gather here. The weather has been kind to us today. The success of any church program depends on the support of the parishioners. I would like to acknowledge the effort you have put in sending your children to practices at various locations. Thank you for being here, and I extend a warm welcome to all of you. I pray that today's festivities strengthen our bonds as a community, reminds us of our rich traditions, and inspires us to carry the spirit of Onam into our daily lives. Once again, welcome to Ikkare Oru Onam. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam Chacha, for that warm and wonderful welcome. We appreciate the great kickstart you have given to our event.
I now request our vicar, Reverend Father Linu Lucas, to deliver the presidential address.
ഇന്നത്തെ ഈ ഓണാഘോഷ പരിപാടി ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്യുവാനായി ഇവിടെ ആയിരിക്കുന്ന ഇന്നത്തെ സെൻറ്റർ ഓഫ് അട്രാക്ഷൻ ശ്രീമതി സൊണാലി ദേശ്പാണ്ഡെ, ഇൻസ്പെക്ടർ ഓഫ് പോലീസ്, മതിനായ പെടനാടച്ചൻ, ഇടവകയുടെ ട്രസ്റ്റി, സെക്രട്ടറി, മാനേജിംഗ് കമ്മിറ്റി അംഗങ്ങൾ, ഈ ഓണാഘോഷം ഏറ്റവും ആഘോഷമാക്കി തീർക്കുവാനായി കടന്നു വന്നിരിക്കുന്ന ഏവരുമേ, എല്ലാവർക്കും നല്ല നമസ്കാരം. ഇന്നത്തെ മലയാള മാസത്തിൻ്റെ ദിവസം ഏതാണെന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആർക്കെങ്കിലും അറിയാമോ? മലയാള മാസത്തിൻ്റെ ദിവസം ഇന്നത്തെ നാളെ ഏതാണെന്ന് അറിയാമോ? അത്തം 10 പൊന്നോണം എന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ സാധാരണ പറയുന്നത്. അത്തം തുടങ്ങി ഇന്ന് 5-ാമത്തെ ദിവസമാണ്. വിശാഖം എന്നാണ് ഇന്നത്തെ നാളിൻ്റെ പേര്. നമ്മൾ ഈ ഓണം ആഘോഷിക്കുവാനായിട്ട് ഇവിടെ കൂടുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ കൂടുതൽ കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞ് ദീർഘിപ്പിക്കുന്നില്ല. നമ്മുടെ കൾച്ചറുകളെ, സംസ്കാരങ്ങളെ മറന്നു പോകാതെ കൂടെ കൊണ്ടുപോകുവാൻ വേണ്ടിയാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഈ ആഘോഷങ്ങളെന്ന് എപ്പോഴും നമ്മൾ ഓർക്കണം. അത് പലരും പറയുന്നു നമ്മൾ മറ്റ് പല സംസ്കാരത്തിൻ്റെയും പിന്തുടർച്ചയായി പോകുന്നത് കൊണ്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ ഓണം ആഘോഷിക്കുന്നതൊക്കെ പറയുന്നവരുണ്ട്. അതല്ല, നമ്മുടെ കേരള തനിമ കാത്തു സൂക്ഷിക്കുവാനും അതിനെ ഒരു ആഘോഷമാക്കുവാനുമായിട്ടാണ് നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും ഇവിടെ കൂടിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഈ ഒരു കൂട്ടായ്മ ഏറ്റവും അനുഗ്രഹപ്രദമായി തീരട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിക്കുകയാണ്. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ ക്ഷണം സ്വീകരിച്ച് കൃത്യസമയത്ത് തന്നെ എഴുന്നള്ളി കടന്നു വന്നതായ ഇൻസ്പെക്ടർ ഓഫ് പോലീസ് ശ്രീമതി സൊനാലി ദേശ്പാണ്ഡെയോട് നമ്മുടെ ഇടവകയോടുള്ള ആദരവ് അറിയിച്ചുകൊണ്ടും ഈ ക്രമീകരണങ്ങൾ ഏറ്റവും ഭംഗിയായി നിർവഹിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരോടുമുള്ള ആശംസകൾ, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് സാബിൻ്റെയൊക്കെ നേതൃത്വത്തിൽ, ഇടവകയുടെ ട്രസ്റ്റിയുടെയും സെക്രട്ടറിയുടെ ഒക്കെ നേതൃത്വത്തിൽ നടക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾക്കും എല്ലാ ഭാവുകങ്ങളും ആശംസകളും അറിയിച്ചുകൊണ്ടും എല്ലാവരുടെയും സഹകരണം ആദ്യോടന്തം ഈ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾക്കുണ്ടാകണമേ എന്ന് നിങ്ങളോട് ആവശ്യപ്പെട്ടുകൊണ്ടും ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ ഉപസംഹരിക്കുന്നു. എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരു നല്ല ഓണം ആശംസിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നു.
Thank you, Acha, for your wonderful message. As always, your words were deeply rooted and inspiring.
We are deeply honored to welcome Ms. Sonali Deshpande as our guest of honor today. Ms. Deshpande holds the proud distinction of being the first female police officer of Indian heritage in Victoria Police, a milestone that speaks volumes about her courage, resilience, and commitment to public service. Originally trained as a medical professional in India, Sonali's journey into law enforcement is a testament for her determination and passion for community well-being. Her work continues to inspire multicultural representation and cultural responsiveness within the force. It is with great admiration that now I invite Ms. Sonali to share her thoughts and address us.
Thank you so much. Do I need to start something? Hello everyone. I will start acknowledging our traditional owners of the land and pay my respect to the elders past, present and emerging. And I also acknowledge and pay my respect to the people of any Aboriginal background who are present in the room with us today. And what can I say? I'm feeling so humbled and so privileged to be here. And before starting having a chat with you, I would like to also acknowledge all the dignitaries who are on the stage and all of you who have taken your time off and have come down here today. It's wonderful to see you here, and it's wonderful to be here as well. I'm going to talk about, I have been advised that we are going to talk about what is multiculturalism in Victoria Police and what my journey in a quick snapshot of joining Victoria Police. It's been quite long time now, 20 years I'm in the job, so I'm just part of furniture now of Victoria Police. But talking about multiculturalism, I think it is a very central thing that we all do. We all practice, regardless of whether police or not police, in our day-to-day lives, at our works, at our homes, and that is multiculturalism. Victoria is the most multicultural, I would say, state in the world. We have got over 200 different communities living here in Victoria who speak different languages, who come from different cultures, who follow different faiths, adopt different cultural practices. So how diverse that can be. And while talking about Victoria Police, I would just say Victoria Police is a very, very diverse work group. Diverse in so many different ways. Multiculturalism is not how I can say is an add-on for Victoria Police, but it is an essential, because when the community sees one of themselves reflecting in the uniform, they feel more connected with the force. They like to engage more with us. They are on the journey with us more in helping, saving, and protecting and serving the community. So that's what I think I would say Victoria Police reflects, as in its ranks as well. You will see various multicultural, various police officers of different cultures, different faiths. They are serving in the force. It's only that you don't see them every now and then floating on the street. However, it was quite different picture 20 years ago when I joined. I would like to say, as in what multiculturalism helps Victoria Police as well is people from all different walks of life with different skill sets, speaking different languages, having different cultural understandings. They are working with Victoria Police, making the organization as one big team, and that diversity stands into its unity. And that is how, say for example, while they are all these big words which I'm talking about, but I guess if I had to just give a simple example, if I'm working on the van, on the beat, which I did 20 years ago, and going and attending some event or an incident where the family violence is involved or some serious crime is involved, and as a part of that, someone of Indian community is involved in that, then obviously my cultural understandings in understanding the community, how the victim feels, understanding the language, and to be able to solve that crime will be far greater than my counterpart who is born and or raised up here and did not have much exposure to the Indian community or the culture and the languages. So clearly the community also has got that gravitas to more often, like, gravitate towards someone if they see someone similar like them. So these are the things I think, and people who work with Victoria Police, they are from various different disciplines, they various different professionals. Some is engineers, some is someone like me is a doctor who has joined Victoria Police. Someone comes from a tradie background, and all these people with different skills, their skills are yet put to test and they are made useful for the Victoria Police business. It is kind of holding various different careers under one umbrella. That is what, if I have to define my career with Victoria Police is. People who are tradies, they still can work in the vehicle, mechanic, they can work in the vehicle examination unit where their skills will be put to test. Someone like me, I can work in the forensic area where my medical skills can put to test. But by saying that, I worked as a detective for 13 years, 14 years, which I absolutely loved. And then I thought it might be a time to get into the management side of it. So I started climbing into the management stairs and got promoted to the rank of inspector, becoming the first Indian person to get into the commissioned rank in 2023. So I have done some policing on the beat, worked as a detective, then working in the rural area of policing, which is in Gippsland, and now I have been posted bringing as a local area commander for Moonee Ponds, which is Moonee Valley they call it, Ascotwell, Flemington and Moonee Ponds area. So that's pretty much my journey. And when I joined Victoria Police, to be very honest, I was just 1 year in Australia when I thought like, oh, I just had a dream by seeing all these television series and all that, CSI Miami, oh yeah, well, I want to join police force. And it was quite interesting, as in the journey itself that taught me, like, you can challenge your potential, you can reinvent yourself in this new country. I could not swim, and swimming was the criteria to join Victoria Police. So I learned how to swim. I'm a hardcore vegetarian, and I would not have, like, I'm talking about 20 years ago now, at the academy, they would just serve me with the boiled veggies. So I ended up teaching the chef there how to cook a dal. And, and then, since then, dal has been on their staples. So from that perspective, I also like to say, as in Victoria Police embraces multiculturalism so big time, and appreciate its members, appreciates its leadership, and want to see lot many people of diverse backgrounds to join Victoria Police, particularly females. We would like that, to see more. I would personally like some more Indian females to see in the force. And I personally mentor females as well, not just females, but who are the aspirants who wants to join Victoria Police. I'm very happy to speak with those people as well. If we have got any aspirants here in the crowd. If not, we have got Sujit, as well as Sabu Thomas, who also works with Victoria Police. And please get in touch with them. We can get together and, make that happen. Policing, sometimes we think it's not a popular career choice for women, but I strongly disagree with that. It is a very, very, I would say it's a very beneficial for women to be in the police force, to bring in that sensitivity, to bring in that empathy, because policing, law enforcement is not always about going and arresting people and bringing them to justice, which we do that anyway. But community engagement is a big part of policing, and I think women can do that very well. So I really would urge any women here in the crowd, as well as males as well. There is no discrimination here. If you are interested, please approach us, and would like to help you with that. At the end of the day, policing is all about people and respect. It is about fairness. It is about transparency in the way how we deliver our service to the community. And to deliver all these things to the community, multiculturalism help us delivering and taking these values when we are serving and protecting the community. Just with that, I think I will end my 2 little words. And thank you very much for being here and paying attention to what I say. I would love to speak with you, all of you, once we start mingling down. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonali. Thank you for your inspiring speech. Your words truly set the tone for a memorable event and added great value to the bond we share with you. We deeply appreciate your presence and contribution.
Light represents knowledge, wisdom, and the dispelling of darkness. In the divine light of Jesus, the source of all light, we find true illumination. I would now invite our guest of honor and all the respected dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp.
esteemed guest of honor and respected dignitaries for lighting the lamp and allowing God's grace to shine upon us.
Now, as a token of appreciation and respect from the SGIOC family, I would like to request Ferdinand Patro Sachin to present a small memento to Sonali Deshpande.
Thank you, Freddie Achin, for presenting the memento to show our appreciation and gratitude. With that, we conclude our opening ceremony and inviting our esteemed dignitaries to kindly take their seats and join us in enjoying the vibrant cultural performances prepared with great care and creativity. Thank you all.
Thank you.